Welcome back to Your Own University TV. My name is Lisha, and today we're going to talk about goals and going after your heart's desires and how to get over the barrier of not wanting to, because you got to get it perfect.
Join us at Your Own University. Like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. You're not going to want to miss a bit of this.
So it's 2020. It's flipping 2020. What did you accomplish in 2019, 2010 through 2019, the last decade, that you feel really great about? Did you accomplish your heart's desire? I believe everybody on the planet, myself included, has some calling. You have something inside your heart that's calling you. Maybe it's to write a book. Maybe it's to open up your own business. Maybe it's to create music. I don't know. Maybe it's to take an adventure around the world. We all have these different callings that seem impossible, right? And in the word impossible, as hopefully you've seen the meme, it says, I am possible. And you know, in my life, it's been really challenging to not go after my goals, because when I was 21, I got cancer. And I made an agreement with myself at that time that life could be taken away from me at any moment. And so I said, I'm not going to do anything that I don't want to do, that's not following my heart. And in all honesty, it's cost me a lot. It's cost me time with my family and friends. It maybe cost me a marriage, but that could have been a good thing too. And it really has cost me going against people's judgments. And I've had to come up against things that people said or believed about me that hurt or weren't true, because I was doing things that maybe they didn't like. So the things that I did and do is I created a yoga series in 2007 that in a community where yoga wasn't welcomed, really, in a very Bible-friendly, lovely community where yoga was looked at as something that was evil or sinister. Now it's popular and there's studios all over the valley, right? Another thing that I've done is really wanting to shift the industry of therapy and how people treat trauma and how long we're in therapy and how that looks. And that's why I'm going after my doctorate. That's why I've written books. That's why I've gone into studies. But all of it is controversial because I talk about the soul. I talk about meditation. I talk about things that people don't like. And another dream that I had was to create music. And of course, what kind of music do I like? I like jazz. Who likes jazz, right? There's not many people that really dig jazz. But I wanted to do that, so I created it my way. So your dream, maybe like mine, might be controversial. Your dream might seem impossible. Your dream might seem illogical. Your dream might not even turn out looking the way that you desire it to be. But when you walk into your dreams, when you step into that reality, you begin to feel a confidence within yourself of your creative power. And I want to invite you into that creative power because it gives you a sense of purpose. And if you've ever been around anybody that is struggling with overcoming an obstacle or addiction or depression or belonging, right? The sense of belonging that we all strive for. What shifts that belonging is a sense of purpose. Your purpose is deep down within your heart. And it might seem impossible. You might have mountains like the ones that we have right here that you have to climb, right? That you have to get over. Those mountains might be your emotional stories in your head. Those mountains might be fear of talking in public. Those mountains might be, what if it doesn't turn out as successful or as beautiful? What if they don't believe me? What if I do look like a quack, right? And do it anyway. Do it anyway, because these mountains, mean so much to me. I'm sitting here, and this summer I actually accomplished one of my dreams, which was literally climbing over that mountain. You want to pan around, like over there. So I climbed over that mountain, maybe it was the mountains in the back there, to Girdwood. 28 miles is about what we hiked. And it seemed impossible to me. And yet it was something I really, really wanted to do. And it wasn't always easy. It was actually a little easier than I thought it was gonna be, I'll be honest with you. But it was challenging to keep going when you're tired or keep going when you're hungry. And it's gonna be the same when you're going after your dreams and your goals. And it's gonna be the same if you are the only one that sees your dreams and goals right now. Because they're in the making. So my encouragement for you for 2020 is to go after those big, impossible dreams, make things happen, find that mentor, find that next step, and just keep stepping towards your goals, because the world deserves you. The world deserves you. All right, so let's get down to business. What do you need to do in order to create your dreams, to step into the ImPossible? First one is to just take action. You know that big dream in your heart that you've been putting off for a while, that you've been wishing maybe someday will happen, you've been preparing for forever, that you've talked to people about it and maybe they said, oh, that's ridiculous, that's impossible, it'll never happen, too much this, that, and whatever. You know that dream. You know that in your heart. You've had it since you were a child. And to step towards it, even in the smallest way, is going to fill you with the biggest joy that you've ever experienced. So the first thing to do is just do something towards it. Put something on your calendar right now. Pause this video and put something on your calendar that leads you towards a step in the direction that you want to go. For me, I'm working on my dissertation. I'm working on my PhD so I can impact how therapy is done, right? From that standpoint. So what do? I put it on my calendar when I'm going to work on my dissertation. So do the same for yourself. The next thing that you want to do is get rid of the naysayers. Get rid of the naysayers. Write down your vision. Write it down in a journal about it. What does it feel like to have already accomplished it? This uses the law of attraction in your favor. What do you feel like when it's done? What will it feel like when you have fulfilled this goal? What do you want to feel? Will you give yourself credit for it? And then do this. And the third thing that you can do right now to impact your big dream is start speaking to yourself in a way that affirms that you are that person. I am, state your goal and your dream. So when somebody asks, what are you doing this year? You can say, I am living into your dream. That is my tips for today. Have a wonderful 2020, and I'll talk to you soon.